Right now at 10, we're staying on top of breaking news, a deadly police shooting in Chandler.
Our breaking news reporter Stephanie Dupre live at the scene near Chandler Boulevard and McQueen. Steph, I know since we last checked in, you were able to get an update from police. What are they telling you tonight?
Yeah, Jared, that update just coming moments ago, they did tell us the little girl involved in this case, which happens to be the man's daughter, is okay. Detectives also told us that the man was on the phone with 911 for several minutes, and it was just enough time for officers to trace the phone call back to this apartment complex behind me, which they're telling us this is where they lived. Now, the scene's still very active here at the 10 o'clock hour. No officers were hurt during this situation, but Chandler police say around 6 o'clock tonight, that man called 911 saying he was going to hurt his daughter, who was in a car with him. Police say during the course of that phone call, the man continued to threaten his child. An officer ended up stopping the car. He was driving here near McQueen Road and Chandler Boulevard. It was one officer who fired their weapon. The man died on scene. Now, police have not specified what led that officer to fire his weapon, but this was something that this little girl had to witness.
I can tell you right now that the young child is doing okay, certainly shaken up, but obviously that would be a tough situation for anybody to be involved in, so really challenging. And our hearts go out. We know that this is a holiday. We know that this is a time of year that people celebrate with their families, and so we can never discredit a loss of life. It's a tragedy.
Mesa PD is taking over the investigation, and of course at this point police are not naming the man, and of course certainly not naming the child. They didn't even give us an age range. They just said a young girl. It's not clear if the man in the situation had any weapons on him, so there's a lot of unanswered questions here, but obviously they're in the heat of this investigation. So we're going to stay in contact with the Chandler Police Department as well as Mesa PD, and we'll give you guys an update on this case as it continues to develop. For now, live in Chandler tonight, Stephanie Dupre reporting for Arizona's Family.